The Texas Constitution does not allow me but in extremely limited circumstances to have a hearing to hold someone at no bond. This is one of those occasions. Mr. Lopez, you're charged with violation of a protective order. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. The complainant and the defendant are in a previous dating relationship, and on October 1st, 2024, the officer was dispatched to a hold-up alarm call at a residence in Harris County, Texas. Or I apologize, at the complainant's place of work in Harris County, Texas. The officer made contact with the complainant who stated the address was her place of work and that the defendant was outside her place of work causing a disturbance. The complainant advised the panic alarm was used for this incident. The officer met with the defendant who was emotional and possibly hyperventilating. The defendant refused EMS treatment, and the officer performed a person check on the defendant, observing a family violence bond condition out of Fort Bend, 400th District Court, which prohibited the defendant from attempting to contact the complainant or having any threatening, abusive, or harassing contact. The complainant stated the defendant attempted to bring her flowers and attempted to speak with her, and the complainant stated she would not speak to the defendant, and the defendant said that because the complainant would not speak with him, he was going to go get a firearm and shoot himself on scene to make her suffer by making her watch. The complainant stated she believed the defendant's statement to be harassing.
What does he have open now?
So he has
You run an NCIC
on the floor at CIC, Your Honor. So it looks like he has an AFM out of Fort Bend. He also has an interference with emergency request for assistance out of Fort Bend.
Both of those open at this time?
Yes, Judge. And then it appears he also has a VPO out of Fort Bend.
That's also open as well?
No, I apologize. So it's just all we have is just the AFM and the interference out of
Do you
Fort
have a
Bend.
prior violation protective order as well?
It was rejected, Your Honor. He does have a fail to ID open right now at Fort Bend as well. So a fail to ID, an AFM, and an interference.
Mr. Lopez, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm entering now what's called a magistrate's order for emergency protection. This is a court order that identifies Ms. De Leon as a protected individual. You cannot commit family violence or an assault against this person. Commit an act in furtherance of an offense under section 42.072 of the Texas Penal Code, which is the stalking statute. You cannot threaten, harass, use another person to communicate a threat or harassing behavior. You cannot be in possession of a weapon or go within 200 feet of where she lives or where she works. Do you understand? Yes or no? Let me make something abundantly clear to you, sir. The Texas Constitution does not allow me but in extremely limited circumstances to have a hearing to hold someone at no bond. This is one of those occasions. You violate one of the conditions here, I can have a hearing to hold you at no bond, and I will do it in a heartbeat to protect every person in this county. You're forbidden from going within 1,000 feet of where she lives or where she works, and I'm putting a GPS monitor on your ankle so I know where you are at all times. Do you understand? You are not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, not to be in possession of any weapons.
Brian, this is Attorney John. I don't have a number for you, so before you leave, the court is going to give you my information. Please call me as soon as you get out of court. Okay?
Yes, sir. Sir.
I want you to understand that I will protect every person in the county. And if I have to make your bond $50,000, $2 million, I will do it in a heartbeat, Mr. Lopez. If you don't believe me, ask John. He's been doing a lot of work here, and he knows. Do you understand? I'm not asking for much. All I want you to do is stay away from this person. That's all I'm asking you to do, and don't pick up any new cases.
You received videos on that one, you said?
You must remain in contact with him. If he tells me he cannot get a hold of you, or if you pick up a new case, I'm going to revoke this bond, and I'm going to set it high. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
I will have you sign a receipt of Victoria, and then we're going to have you take a seat in the jury box. I will get your bond conditions. We'll have you sign it, and then after that, you're free to go, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.